guys stand? Yeah, we'll stand. Let's stand. Please stand. Thank you. Way around the bend. Spear, pink.
She does look like a Spice Girl.
I know.
On the way here, the last sharp bend, right past Dairy Queen, there's all these men lined up, and it says, "You honk, I drink."
Oh
and they're
my
all
God.
lined up with all this beer. All these people come too, and just like, your look when you leave, you'll see them on the bend. Oh, you're right here.
I mapped that all out. No, I'm just kidding. Told you. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. And gentlemen, please remove your caps as we welcome to the stage Azize Louise Baristecki and Gina Carmela Benecchio to sing the national anthem and the Yough Senior High School alma mater. Accompanied this evening by the Yough Senior High School Commencement Band under the direction of Miss Jerry Ann Larson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave
shall pass, but thou shalt stand. Thy glory shall remain. And with thy help and guiding hand, our highest goals attain.
You may be seated. Good evening and welcome. And what a beautiful evening it is for a celebration. In just a few minutes, the class of 2021, the 51st Yough Senior High School graduation class, will receive diplomas to mark their completion of high school. Over the course of the past 2 years, the members of the class of 2021 have learned lessons never intended to be included on any Keystone exam or classroom curriculum. Lessons about perseverance, responsibility, resourcefulness, adaptability, and resilience come to mind. Dealing with the uncertain, the unknown. If there was ever a class to be taken on that, the class of 2021 has certainly passed it. And those walking across the stage this evening have earned their diploma in a learning environment unlike any other. But they didn't get here alone. They have their parents and guardians to thank, their siblings, friends, extended family, bus drivers, teachers, support staff, coaches, secretaries, cafeteria staff. And let's not forget our school board for providing them with the resources they needed to get where they are today. They would like to especially thank the maintenance and custodial departments for readying our campus and Cougar Mountain for this wonderful ceremony. The collective efforts of us all are what makes this momentous occasion what it is tonight. It's what makes Yough such an awesome place. The class of 2021 will always hold a special place in my heart, not only for what they have overcome, but this group was my first group, incoming freshmen, just 4 years ago, when I was appointed the high school principal. I remember our first class meeting on the first day of school. You were in the auditorium, sitting there all quiet, seemingly overwhelmed and not knowing how the next 4 years of your life would play out. I felt the exact same way. But here we are. You've made it. I wish you well as you start the next chapter in your life. Leave here tonight proud of what you have accomplished, because we all who are assembled here this evening are so proud of you. Thank you. Are those yours? Okay. Now it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage, to give the welcome and address our seniors, the Salutatorian of the class of 2021, Nicole Evelyn Kraushaw.
Thank you, Mr. Sutherland. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Yough's graduation ceremony for the class of 2021. I would like to start by congratulating my fellow graduates. This year has been nothing like what we imagined it would be. Even so, as we look back on what we missed out on during our last year of high school, I want to remind everyone of how great the past 13 years have been. In elementary school, the most important things to us were who had the most pencil toppers and who was going to make it to the bus first to get the window seat. After a few years, We were so excited to grow up and take the next big step in our lives, going to middle school. In middle school, we had air conditioning, lockers, but most importantly, slushies. High school came next, and just like everyone told us it would, it went by fast. I feel like we were just yesterday, we were freshmen who got yelled at by the seniors for walking up the wrong side of the stairs and who carried way too many books with us in the hallways. We blinked, and then we were those same seniors. Along the way, we faced trials and lost and found ourselves many times. In the end, despite the many obstacles and uncertainties that were thrown our way, we persevered. Just 3 days ago, we laughed with our friends in the hallway, opened our lockers, and had class with each other, all for the very last time. As I walked out of school on Tuesday, I closed my eyes, and I wished I could stay for just a little while longer. But life moves on, and now we find ourselves here tonight, ready to graduate. We may all disagree about how graduation makes us feel, but I can bet we all feel a little sadness. Saying goodbye is hard, but we are so incredibly lucky to have such great people here at Yough who make saying goodbye so difficult. We will miss these people, our coaches, teachers, and friends that have made us into who we are. But the overwhelming sense most of us probably feel tonight is of excitement at the thought of the new friends and the new experiences that lie ahead of us. Let us look forward to these new horizons, but let us also not forget where we came from, because we should all be proud to say we went to Yough High School. Before I conclude, on behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to thank all of our administration and staff here at Yough for their commitment to us and for their flexibility in the chaos that has been the last year and a half. Personally, I would like to take a moment to thank my family for their endless support over the years. And now, I would like to introduce our class valedictorian, who is one of the smartest, yet most humble people that I know, Logan Kasherik.
Thank you, Nicole. I couldn't think of a better person or one who deserves your accomplishments more than you. Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank you all for coming out to celebrate Yough's 2021 graduating class. I would also like to thank my mother and father for always being there for me and for showing me right from wrong. Additionally, I would like to thank my teachers and friends for guiding me through my high school years. Lastly, I would like to congratulate my fellow seniors on the baseball team. I was told that I was supposed to talk tonight about what is coming down the road, so I'm going to try my best to do that and to give some advice as well. Many of us have known each other for the better part of 13 years. During that time, most of us have put effort and hard work into something. This could have taken the form of a sport, class, hobby, or job. Regardless of what form our efforts took, everyone here found enough dedication to graduate. Now our time here at Yough has expired. After tonight, some of us may be going to college, others might be going into the workforce, and others will be joining the military. Coach Bizak used to tell us something that applies well in any of these cases. He said the only things anyone can control in life are their attitude and their effort. It is amazing how these two words can change a person's day, week, or life. Life is and always will be what you make of it. None of us can control where our futures lead, but we all will have the opportunity to be positive and work hard. We have already done so for 13 years, and it led us to tonight's graduation. I have every confidence that if the class of 2021 continues to heed Coach Bizak's advice, our futures will be filled with success. I'm sure these future lives will be far from perfect. There will be troubles and challenges, but as the band Leonard Skinner once said, troubles will come and they will pass. It will be important for us to always keep the good times in mind when life gets difficult. When we begin to shape our futures, I know we will have pleasant memories to reflect on from these years at Yough. I have no doubt in my mind that the class of 2021 will go on to do amazing things. We've learned the value of a positive attitude and hard work, and we've shared many memories and experiences that will propel us to great futures. Our determination and effort can lead us anywhere we want to go. When we look back on our accomplishments 30, 40, or 50 years from now, I know they will make us proud. Jack Lambert once said, "If I could start my life all over again, I would be a professional football player, and you darn well better believe I would be a Pittsburgh Steeler." I can relate to the quote because I can say with confidence that if I had to start my high school career all over again, you darn well better believe I would go to Yough High School. Congratulations to my fellow graduates. I wish you all the best. I would now like to call Mr. Sutherland back up.
In 1997, Arlene Fry Sirac, a lifelong resident of Hutchinson and Hermione, passed away. In her lifetime, Mrs. Sirac was a secretary for Dr. Andrew Cerny and the Greensburg Medical Associates. In her will, she provided tens of thousands of dollars of her estate to be allotted to the class Valedictorian and Salutatorian of Yough Senior High School. This year's recipient of the Valedictorian Award is Logan Thomas Kasherik. And this year's recipient of the Salutatorian Award is Nicole Evelyn Kraushaw. Could you please come to the stage? We'll do ladies first. Please welcome our chamber choir under the direction of Mr. Christopher Ritz, here to sing All Star. Thank you, Mr. Ritz. And now it is my distinct pleasure to call to the stage the Superintendent of Schools for the Yough School District, Dr. Janet M. Sarden.
That is always a really difficult act to follow. Can we give them another round of applause for a great job? As well as for our band for entrance, really fantastic. Good evening. Today is an emotional and exciting day for parents, relatives, friends, and yourselves, especially due to the strange circumstances of which we are currently living. Over the last year, many of you have lived in the uncertainty of how your senior year would progress, the uncertainty of what is next. But the class of 2021 has managed to not only survive until this moment, but in many cases thrive to become better. Mr. Sutherland and I were speaking of graduation the other day, and his comment was that this is the class that truly embraced the Choose Kind theme and have developed a sense of community like no other set of young adults he has worked with. Whether it's been helping someone with schoolwork, helping them in the hall because someone dropped their books, or cleaning up at lunch and taking turns for the whole table, this group continues to choose kind and treat each other with respect and admiration. As Superintendent of Schools, I am honored to be here this evening to congratulate the Yough High School class of 2021 on their accomplishments. Your accomplishments have been many, and as a school district, we are extremely proud of all you have done and all you will do as our future generation of citizens. On behalf of the school board, we wish much health and prosperity as you lead a new generation forward, as you will be the force that leads our country into the future. We also wish you the best this world has to offer and much success as you leave here. It is days like these that make me proud to be a superintendent and an educator, because I am confident that the students will continue to make Yough proud. I want to highlight a few of the accomplishments of the class of 2021. 38% of this class will be attending colleges and universities. 18% will be attending two-year universities. Almost 3% and about 4 students will be entering the military. 26% will enter the workforce. There are 46 seniors in this group that were inducted into the National Honor Society, 5 inducted into the National Technical Honor Society, 4 outstanding seniors at the Central Westmoreland Vocational Technical School, as well as 2 Skills USA participants. We have 11 seniors that were members of the National Art Honor Society and 11 that were members of the National French Honor Society. Our students will be attending schools such as Westmoreland Community College, Douglas Education Center, Penn State, Seton Hill, St. Vincent, WVU, the University of Pittsburgh, California University, John Carroll, Temple, Duquesne, and the list continues on. The class of 2021 is destined for great things, and we are hopeful that those things don't involve social distancing and masks, but instead, integrity, understanding, patience, and determination. As we reflect on your time here, we believe that you have learned how to think. For those in the audience, if you ever heard your students talk about think, it is something that the staff, the teachers, and the administration have spent 4 years trying to instill into them as they have gone through high school. So now, the true test to receiving their diploma is, do they know what think means? Think is an acronym that we use with students, whether it's when they are interacting with others, whether they are working with others, whether they are using the dreaded social media, or quite honestly is an acronym that can be used throughout life. So I'm going to ask some questions to see if this group actually knows what think means. So think, what does the T stand for? Does anybody know that? Azize. True. So true. Is what you're doing or saying true? How about the H? Is it helpful? So is what you're doing or saying helpful? So is it true? Is it helpful? How about the I? Savannah. Is it inspiring? So what you're doing or saying, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? All right, 2 more. How about the N? That's a good one. Is it necessary? So is it true? Is it helpful, inspiring, or necessary? And the one I know everyone knows, and I'm going to ask everybody to say, what does the K stand for? Kind. Give them a round of applause because they learned that in high school. The rule of thumb is if it's not one of those things, we probably shouldn't do it. As you leave here today and you go on to do great things, this acronym can be used in almost all situations. We are hopeful you will take these words to continue your quest as you become vested in whatever your future may hold. I am so proud of the challenges everyone has faced head on during the last school year. So proud of the patience and the understanding of the class of 2021 and the parents and guardians in the face of adversity. I want to take this opportunity to thank the most important people in the students' lives, their parents and guardians. Your continuous support, coupled with the students' hard work, has led us to this ceremony today. At the end of the day, as parents and guardians, you were your child's first teacher, and you have allowed us to enhance that teaching for the last 13 years, and for that, we are grateful. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Sutherland and Mr. Wilkins for their efforts in creating a positive environment for our students to flourish. I would like to thank the Yough School District staff and teachers because each one has made a difference in the lives of children throughout the years. So now, the time has come, as the superintendent of the Yough School District, and by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I officially accept this graduating class of 2021 from Yough Senior High School and ask that Mr. Sutherland come up to the podium and begin the calling of the roll and the presentation of the diplomas. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sardin. Seniors, I wanted to let you know that you will be receiving an email link to watch the senior video. It will be uploaded to our school's website. Ladies and gentlemen, it now gives me great pleasure to initiate the calling of the roll. Dr. Sardin and Mr. Wilkins, Mr. Aaron, Mrs. Author, will you please assist me in presenting our graduates their diplomas? Ready? Logan Thomas Kasherik. Nicole Evelyn Kraushaw. Christian Raymond Heller. Anna Marie Albright. Hunter Robert Bakewell. Gina Carmela Benecchio. Sarah Renee Barigi. Azize Louise Baristecki. Hunter R. Bergman. Cody Anthony Bojack. Brianna M. Bronson. Noah Joseph Burkett. Brenna Nicole Caruso. Cole A. Cassell. Austin I. Caudill. Brian C. Calquette. Courtney M. Christian. Glenn M. Christner. Jaden Ray Clarkson. Caleb M. Converso. Next row, you can go ahead and get over to the line. Brianna Natasia Darbuz. Madison Ann Diebendorfer. Maria Nicole Dinetti. Harry L. Dennis Jr. Bryce A. Driscoll. Madison Joe Evanuik. Haley May Fawcett. Mackenzie J. Finley. Michael David Franzetta. Cassie Louise Frischholz. Zachary J. Gattuso. Isaac Thomas Gavigan. Charles Lawrence Gillingham. Kaylee Aaron Glesk. Angel Sky Gerbach. Mackenzie Green. David Tyler Haggerty. Next row can come up. Katrina Ann Hansen. Garrett Tucker Harris. Maya Elizabeth Harris. Joshua A. Hartner. Emma Jean Hatfield. Matthew Lucas Heinbaugh. Chastity Nicole Hemmerly. Jasmine S. Hermanson. Larry D. Hickson. Arthur H. Hoke IV. Haley Elizabeth Jeffers. Matthew Jacob Karasak. Alexis Marie Cardos. Jordan Mackenzie Kelly. Tyler J. Kerber. Brandon Connor Keslak. Ashley Ray Klein. Second row, you may go ahead. Michael D. Kochman. Joy M. Kostolak. Madison Elizabeth Kowalski. Emma Caroline Kukik. Caleb Anthony Michael Lackey. Zachary R. Lash. Yay, Zachary. Christopher M. Lane, Jr. I like your shoes. Jenna D. Lukehart. Nadia Lewis. Would the third row please get up? Zachary D. Lindner. Natalie Page Lotz. Lena Renee Lovett. Ryan W. Lubovinsky, Jr. Mason Lewis Matthew Lukey. John Marshall McAllis. Good luck. Selena Marie Macy. Michaela Lee Mechanic. Riley Rebecca Mance. Would the fourth row please stand up? Talia Marie Manetta. Savannah Faith Mans. Jamal Anthony Marbley. Jake Tyler Martin Calabrese. Vincent Giovanni Martin. Aaron A. Matsko. Good job, buddy. Jacob S. Mauser. Connor J. McCurdy. Samantha Christine McGee. Colin McKenzie. Jacob R. Miller. Tegan Elizabeth Moore. They're so excited. Shane Momeyer. Hannah Lee Morton. Devin Renee Marsh. Trevor Joseph Nelson. Fifth row. Kian Norris. Kaylin May O'Delly. Good job, Kay. Nicholas William Osselborn. Adam P. Ozagovich. Brittany Lynn Peebles. Jason M. Philibom. John A. Podbesic. Good job, Johnny. Alyssa L. Quinn. Eli Richardson. Madeline Sierra Rittenauer. Kylie Shannon Roebuck. Sean Edward Royer. Jesse Morgan Sager. Good job, buddy. Dominic Joseph Sarsfield. Wow.
He knows every letter. I know he does.
Yep. Layla Elizabeth Shoddy. Stephanie May Scher. Emma Schmeltz. Yay, Emma. Sarah Ann Skolin. Hannah Mackenzie Sigler. David M. Spalla. Hayden Michael Spear. Delaney N. Spoonhoward. Colton Andrew Taratko. Jeffrey R. Thoma, Jr. Good job, buddy. Connor D. Thornton. Caitlin A. Tresswell. Good job, Caitlin. Elizabeth Sky Tusing. Jillian L. Eulish. Natalie Ann Vilcek. Walter David Vanoski. Sean R. Wagner. Christopher J. Waldeer. Haley Fayanne Waller. Joseph C. Waywood. Sierra Wilhelm Murphy. Liberty Ruth Wilkins. Brenna Devonna Wilson. Caitlin Marie Wilson. Shyla Rain Wyndham. Ryan J. Weinmiller. Savannah Lee Wood. Tyler Aaron Zerone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's give this class of 2021 a nice round of applause. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage to give the closing remarks the president of the class of 2021, Christian Raymond Heller. It's all ready to go.
Thank you, Mr. Sutherland. Hello, everyone. I'm well aware of what this speech is. It's the last one. I'm the only thing standing between you and celebrating with your families. So, I promise to be brief. But, as anyone who has seen a Yough play or musical knows, I love the sound of my own voice. Either way, I could not be more happy to be up here. I have thought long and hard about what to say for this moment. After all, this year has been unique. We've worn masks, walked down one-way hallways, quarantined, and missed out on so many things. But this graduating class has made it through it all. We have lived through what may just be the hardest year of our lives, and we've come out the other side stronger than before. Sadly, my mother passed away last November, but I would like to read a quote from her favorite song. "The future's so bright, you gotta wear shades." That statement could not be more appropriate tonight. We will grow from what we've been through, and our future will be brighter than ever. Historians are predicting this decade will be another roaring 20s, filled with prosperity like we've never seen. So, no matter if we are going to college, trade school, the military, or straight into the workforce, I cannot wait to see how we all contribute to the growth this decade promises. Now, I would like to ask Yough's 51st graduating class to move their tassels from the right side of their caps to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you, for the first time ever, Yough Senior High School's class of 2021.
Honey, your tassel fell too, right there. Thank you. Okay? I don't want you to lose it.